occupies its stall. We're ready to run. Light blinking.
Fire!
They're racing. War Class, Sophie Song, Inflation, Classic Pro all our way pretty well. Also from the inside, Mega Zone pushing up. Arnie's Boy drops out early on. Second last at the 1200 metre mark is Kelly's Callisto, and Forgotten Star popping across to the back of the field. They'd sorted themselves out. War Class outside, Sophie Song, Inflation, three deep coming down the riverside. In behind them to Lookout, being followed in a muddlingly run race, Classic Pro. Few of these fighting for their heads back in the field, including Kelly's Callisto going up on the outside of Arnie's Boy, Mega Zone, and Forgotten Star. 800 left to travel though, and War Class, the great southerner, pushes up on the inside and goes to the lead eventually. A half to three quarters over the favourite, Inflation. Classic Pro over on the outside is next of all. I think the saddle might have gone here on Classic Pro, so this puts it as a party at a disadvantage coming to the home corner. Sophie Song's down on the inside from Lookout, followed then by Kelly's Callisto, and then came Mega Zone. Arnie's Boy back last of all. Forgotten Star into the home straight. War Class led, Inflation. Lookout on the outside. A run comes for Sophie Song, followed by Classic Pro. The saddle has gone. Forgotten Star from last is running on right down the middle of the track. Sophie Song's got up on the inside to join Inflation. Sophie Song ahead clear. Inflation comes at it. Inflation, Sophie Song. Sophie Song lifts, digs in and wins. Sophie Song from Inflation. Forgotten Star out near the middle of the course. In behind them came Mega Zone, Arnie's Boy together in a photo for fourth. Then War Class followed further back by Lookout, Kelly's Callisto, and back there last of all is Classic Pro. Not that Young As a Party could do too much because the saddle had gone and she's got it home safely. Sophie Song's the winner, number 5, ridden by Sean O'Donnell. It's the Regano filly that has persevered for the inside and got the better of them, coming together with Inflation, doing better than Inflation. Forgotten Star, a big run from the back in a topsy-turvy run race, finishing on very well to grab third. And back there, fourth, it looks as though it might have gone to Arnie's Boy, just in front of the stablemate in Mega Zone. So Sophie Song for owner David Reid, trained by Simon Miller. They lucked out with Sigil again in the third. They've got the money here in race number 4 with this Regano filly out of Acclaimed. Sean O'Donnell aboard the winner. And that's 3 wins now from 12. Second placing goes the way of 3, Inflation, by My Admiration out of Impressing Matters, Darren McCall of Chris Parnham. And third, number 6, Forgotten Star, by Star Witness out of Misbegotten, Emma Stent, the rider for Alan Matthews. 124.77 the time for the race, a short neck and neck are the margins there, and things not going Chloe's way there as a party with the saddle going after the start there, and she got the horse around safely there but was clearly at a grave disadvantage. 35.37 is the sectional. Race 5, the Steve Bradley 70th birthday handicap over the 1,000. The next today for Unibro is the scratching. As we take you out to Brittany, and she's with winning rider Sean O'Donnell, getting Sophie Song home to victory in the previous.
He did. She's been consistent lately, but is able to go a couple better today. Sean, she just seemed to be a bit of a beast today. She was on her A game.
Yeah, absolutely, Britt. She had something in her bonnet today, and the team had her ready to go, and she won truly.
When the early stages you had that lead, were you happy just to hand up and take that box seat run?
I kind of had to, because Sean looked like he wanted the lead, and he steadied a bit, but then they got flowing, which was good for her, and it's rolled off at the corner, so I was able to get her rolling, and yeah, she just outstayed him pretty much over the 14.
Was that the key on the corner, just having her with that momentum to continue going?
Yeah, I was hoping that was going to happen, and it did. It won me the race. I could get going.
And the owner, great supporter of you as well?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Reid. Look, I've rode for him for a long time through Gino's stable, now Simon's. I can't be more grateful to the bloke to just turn up race day and ride his horses, and hopefully they're good enough. I really appreciate it.
Well, you've repaid him today. Well done.
Thanks, and thanks for the Miller team too. Thank you.
There we go. There's Sean O'Donnell and Sophie Song. She's a very consistent galloper.
Absolutely, Gareth. We ran her over 1,200 last week, and distance obviously was never going to be ideal, but we're happy to do so for David Reid's charity day, and we ran her and Market Rule, and they both ran really well, but stepping back out to the 1,400 was more to her liking, and she was totally on song. She was ripping along and handed up and was keen. So it was a really good ride, and it was good to get another winner for David.
Okay, and Sean O'Donnell just mentioned to Brittany that she really had a bee in her bonnet today. So is that a good sign? Obviously, it is a good sign for her.
Yeah, I think it is, and we didn't have to do much from last week to this week, so we just kept her fresh, and clearly she's enjoyed it. So maybe it's a lesson for us when we go a fortnight between runs to even train her a little softer.
Okay, this could be the start of a winning sequence now for you at Ascot this afternoon.
Hopefully. Still a bit flat after Sigil, to be honest. I thought that today was his day, so I've got to regroup, and I suppose we did with this one. So we've got nice chances now.
Good luck.
Thanks, Gary.
There's Simon Archibald Miller, the winning. There's the trainer after Sophie Song defeats Inflation. It was as brave as they come, on pace there, and third home was the 6, and that's a good horse. Forgotten Star continues to show up. But Sophie Song, too good in race number 4. We've got one more race to come here. Next race, I should say, starts off the quaddie.